to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw, and if you're new here, then hello, welcome. It's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing, then hi guys, welcome back. So the lighting's a bit crazy in this one. It's a nighttime edition, just done dinner. Archie's at the table doing a little bit of writing with me, so you probably hear a little outburst from Archie. But it's isolation, so the kids are home with us, Gary's in the living room, done home learning, so they're chilling watching a film. And grab yourself a hot drink or a cold drink, and let's get into a boredom busting isolation craft. So I'm trying to make crafts that are super simple, things that most of you already have at home, because I gathered most of you would have paper, either leftover wrapping paper, a few colouring pencils, or an old cereal box that you can cut up and use for the card, and paint if you've got paint. There's lots of different things that you can variate this with, so you can just use some nice paper card. But I've also had a little look around in my craft boxes, and I've got a few of these little like envelopes, really nice little silver pattern on them. I've got a few gift tags left over that I can do. If you've got any old gift bags that you've got for birthdays or you've put away in really nice patterns, perhaps use them. So I'm going to be using this, and also you're going to need some kind of string or ribbon. So I've got my little Easter tree, decorate like a few decorations, but I want to make little paper decorations. Be careful of the table, darling, it's really shaking. Paper decorations that you can hang up on this. And if you don't have an Easter tree and you want to make one, a nice jug would do, with some sticks that you can get from the garden or twigs, hang them out inside the jug and then hang things from it. So I'm going to start off. Now you can freehand draw this, or you can use a cookie cutter, or draw a template on a piece of card like a cereal box and then use that one template so that all of them end up exactly the same. Just a tip. But I'm going to use a cookie cutter. So I'm just going to put my cookie cutter on top of this little envelope here. Make sure I see the back in the middle. I'm not being wasteful, but it's double layered, so then it's going to cut two instead. So I'm just going to draw around the cookie cutter and hope to get a really nice shape. Oh, make sure it's not moving. Draw around it, and then with my scissors, we're a little bit lopsided, but never mind. With my scissors, it's very, very faint, but with my scissors, I'm just going to cut around it. And because this envelope is double-sided, that means, well, like there's two layers to it, means I'm going to get two of these. Now, each of these paper crafts, we're making them 3D, so to make them a little bit more special than just paper hanging up. So these are going to be made 3D. So if you need to make a 3D one, then you're going to need 4 sheets, and I'll show you why. So I'm just cutting this. Ooh, we will get into a few more, like I've got clay, I've got leftover clay, I've got candle wax, we can get into stuff, I've got furniture to paint, we can do the proper hard upcycles and crafts, but I thought let's try and make something all-inclusive that's ready for people, most people have in their cupboards or in their art cupboards. It doesn't have to be like you haven't got lots of craft supplies, Rosie, that's what you mean, to do these. So once you get your 2 pieces of bunny, you need to fold them exactly in half, but fold the pattern side that you want to use inwards on itself. Fold it exactly in half. Do the same with the other piece. And I've also cut one more out, and I need one more, so I'm just going to cut one extra piece. Got another envelope. Oh, let's draw around it. Hope everyone's been super well today and kept themselves nice and safe. I know it can get really boring indoors sometimes, but do you know what? I've got up with all my cleaning today, washed all the windows on the conservatory, which is just a job that I hate to do, but it was actually quite therapeutic to do today. Yeah. Mate, Gary actually was like, do you know what, beans as we're in, should we experiment and make some Bombay potatoes? I was like, yeah, let's go for it. So they didn't taste like Bombay potatoes, but they tasted nice, whatever they were. I'm just cutting this last little one out. Now, you can do any shapes. I'm just doing these for Easter, but you can do spring patterns, you can do flowers. We've even got a flower cutter here. You can do whatever shape you want. And the easiest shape to cut out and the easiest shape to draw, if you don't have any of these, is probably an egg or a heart. So trust me though, these turn out really cute. They might look really random to start with. You're thinking, well, you're just cutting bits of bunny shaped paper out. They really look effective and really cute. Now obviously you can use any ribbon or string that you would like, just any standard cotton. that to the side. I'm going to fold this in half. I'm going to use jute because I think it's going to look really country and shabby chic. And I loved, today I had loads of like tags and people showing me their images of what they'd made with the bunny picture yesterday, and they just look really beautiful and really effective. So now I've got all 4 pieces that are folded in half, and I'm just going to glue. So I'm going to glue this little back in here. I'm going to glue 2 bits together, so the 2 halves, so they're flat together. Glue them together. Then that side again, I'm going to glue another piece to it. So if you can keep them folded still and just glue them to each other. So you just gluing it, it'll end up looking like a little book. You just keep gluing it and gluing it together. Now the last piece, you glue down, and you're going to need to glue both sides for this, so it's a little bit fiddly. And you could open it out first to be fair to do it. Now I'm just going to get a little piece of jute string. You don't need a very big piece of this at all. Keep it twined up if we can. And I'm just going to fold it in half like that. I'm going to pop it on the glue like this, right in the centre. And then on top of the glue, I'm just going to lay that one so it's directly flush onto it. And then what will happen is once you open it all out, it's going to make a lovely little 3D bunny. And then once you hang it from your tree, it just looks really, really effective. So you can make loads of little different bunnies. They look really, really cute. I've also done it. I had one of these. So this is like one of them little cutter out shapes. But you could hand cut hearts out. I just had one of them. So you could draw around a heart shape. And I made little crinkled hearts. And they look really effective. You can make them with anything you've got. You could just, even if you want pink cards, you could colour in with a pink colouring pencil or felt tip onto some plain white card. They look really, really cute. And one other thing that looks really nice is, I bet I've left that outside, an old book. So I've got an old book that doesn't even have a cover on it, and pages missing, so it's definitely destined for the recycling bin. But pages look beautiful, really shabby chic and rustic. So I'm going to run and grab my book. Sorry guys. Where is the book? Harry, do you know where I put that book? Oh, it's not for you. Gary's like, are you filming, Rose? I'm like, yeah, I'm filming. So old book, let's just get like a nice couple of pages. And I just think the print of this, oh, Gary's shaking table, the print, oh look, they can see your arm. So the print of this, it just looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna get a few sheets. If you do this, you can layer up 4 sheets at a time out of a magazine or anything like that. Lay them down, and I'm just gonna use an egg shape this time to draw around it. They're both giggling and high-fiving each other because they've managed to sneak in the room and be a part of it, even though they know I hate being watched filming. So the egg shape we've drawn it on the pages. Obviously use this a bit more into the corner so you're not wasting pages, but this would have just gone in the recycling bin anyway. And just cut the egg shape out. So cut this out. So then we're left with 4 pieces of egg-shaped paper, and yet again we'll do the same thing. So fold them exactly in half. Oh, she's like, Mummy made them behind you, Dad. Look at what Mummy made. So fold them in half again. If you've got magazine pages, it's lovely, and you can make these into garlands. I folded that doubly, so then they're all folded in half. Yet again, while they're folded in half, just glue it down, glue them together. Make sure they're the egg shape, because I'll end up putting the fat end with the large end. You know what it's going to look like? It's going to look like an egg.
I bet it's going to be cool.
So cute. and then obviously fold it out, the bottom back page, do what I said before, with the piece of string. Fold it in half to make the little loop so that it can hang up on the tree. I probably left that a little bit too long if I'm honest, so I probably can cut that. Where's the glued page? Don't lose it, Rose, don't fold it together. Put it down onto the glued page. Put the other fold, is that the egg shape? So it looks like an egg like that, hung up, but now we're going to open it because now that looks a little bit less, you know, it's paper. So once we fold it all out, it's a 3D egg shape. Now you can dip this in paint. If you've got some little gold nail varnish, you can do these as little dipped bottom ends. They look really cute. This sort of book paper takes a little while to dry, so it goes a bit bubbly and wrinkly, but once it dries, it looks really solid. But these look really shabby chic and cute, and you can hang them all up with different pieces, and they look really lovely. And even like leftover gift tags, for instance. I mean, you could draw around them in the shape. I'm just going to use this little cutter thing that I've already got to cut some. Is it a hole punch? I think it's called a die cut. I'm not sure. It don't sound healthy though, does it? And you can do with little bits of card. So I've got some more. And do you know what? You can mix and match these up. So perhaps do one colour card. Oh. Do one colour card, one colour book. Fold them in half. And do these sort of patterns so they can be all different colours and they look really, really cute. And you can even tie these onto a garland and make a big garland. So you could do loads of different, so they'll end up looking all different patterns and they look really, really sweet hung from the tree. All different styles, different flowers. It's only a quick craft. Obviously, it's nothing unbelievably amazing, but it's just something you can get the kids involved in doing. And it's really nice. You can hang these on cupboard handles. You can hang them around the house on chandelier. Obviously, be careful with lighting because of the hot bulbs and fire hazard. I don't want you starting fires. But just look. They just look so cute and sweet. A little bunny one there. Little heart one there, little shabby chic paper one, and you can get the kids colouring in patterns. Even if you've got the kids to colour in beautiful pictures and flowers on it as the pattern and then done the same thing, they look really, really beautiful. And it's just something to beat the boredom while we're all bored, stuck indoors, using scrap pages of even cookbooks. Like for instance, I don't ever cut my cookbooks up, but if you had a cookbook that was all shabby, and you know when they go a bit orange where they're near the cooker, and it's dodgy, it's going to go. Beautiful pictures of cakes and flowers, and they're always bright colours inside, so you could use that. But I'm going to go because little one's at the table. He keeps jumping at the edge of the table, bless him, drawing, and the table's shaking. It's probably going to be like an earthquake type video. And it's for Daddy and Mummy. I can't wait. They've been really cute. So take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be doing obviously a few other videos. Like I said, I'll be doing like actual upcycles. I've got that chair I need to upcycle. There's the summer house with furniture galore in there that needs doing, don't it, girl? Really. Loads of other crafts, got leftover clay, so I will be doing other ones, but I just wanted to do a few that everyone can get involved in because most people have paper, and like I said, cereal boxes, anything you've got the card, you can use and it'll be fine. So take care. I've been Rosie Henshaw. See you later. Bye.